There we go.
Okay, and we'll do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, roll call, David.
Yes, everybody is here but Kent tonight, and Shirley is not here either, but
Okay.
That's okay. We handled a meeting last month without her. We survived.
All right, we'll move on to the consent agenda. Does anybody have any issues with the previous minutes from December 11th? Or any additional comments, I guess?
Move we approve the minutes from December 11th.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? All right, that carries. We'll move on to item number 4, which is new business Southview Elementary School addition site plan. David, what do you got?
Sure, we got some comments here. The school district proposes to construct a 4,132 square foot addition. I think I'll get the exhibit up for you guys. Now you have your packets in front of you. We can go to the color one. Yeah. So the entrance to Southview Elementary, they're proposing to do an addition related to administration office, student service, and security entry improvements. It's pretty much at the Circle Drive at Southview Elementary. They'll be removing a little bit of that Circle Drive and some sidewalk and some remove replace so they can get their grades right on that addition. The addition is small enough that under normal circumstances, we wouldn't have to go through a site plan process because it's under 5,000 square feet and less than 50% less than 50% of the square footage of the building. But there was another addition several years ago, and that addition did not go through a site plan, and so we add those together, and we do reach that threshold. Really don't have many more comments other than that. They did submit a request for waiver of detention based on the size of the addition being so small, which was reviewed and approved by our engineer for APWA compliance, and they said that it did meet that. Staff would recommend approval of the site plan with the following conditions: that they submit revised drawings prior to the Board of Aldermen. If necessary, I don't anticipate that there will be changes. Install a key box if required by Fire and Rescue Protection District if there isn't already a key box at that school. Submit a building permit application prior to construction and develop the project in compliance with all codes, conditions, requirements, plans, and payment of fees. This application or building permit would qualify for a fee waiver. The board passed an ordinance that waived fees for the school district and some other agencies. I did add some sample language at the end of the recommendation so that somebody could just make a motion based on that. My language, I move to approve the Southview Elementary School addition site plan with the conditions recommended by staff. That's the end of my comments. It does look like there is a representative from the school district online named Braden. If there were some questions, he could address those.
Okay, thank you, David. Mr.
Braden is his name.
David.
B-R-A-D-E-N.
Mr. Taylor, do you have anything to add to the comments there?
You are muted, Braden. There you go.
There we go. Hey, good evening, everybody. I do not have anything else to add. David's done a good job of kind of explaining our project, just small building addition out front there. But I'm happy to answer any questions you have.
I don't think we have any comments here or questions for you. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
What pushes it over 5,000 or 6,000?
Previous edition.
But what is that addition?
Back in 1990, I don't remember.
Is it included in this?
Oh, no, not in this. No, no. So the school was built around 1994, 1995. Mm-hmm. There was an addition made to the school. I don't remember the date. I didn't write it down.
06.
06, was it 06?
That's what you put in here.
Okay, well, good. I didn't remember what it was. And it was an addition made to the school. I don't remember the date. I didn't write it down. 06, was it 06? Okay, well, good. I didn't remember what it was. I didn't remember the date. I didn't write it down. Okay, well, good. I didn't remember what it was. And it was actually just over 5,000 square feet. It was 5,400 square feet.
Right.
That addition plus this addition is over 5,000 since the last site plan approval.
Okay.
No else. A couple questions. And I kind of talked to you earlier and gave you a heads up, but more so for, I have concern with the right of way and why it's never been vacated. So we got cul-de-sacs that run through the building. We got road right of way that runs through the playground.
Yeah, so if we go to the location map, what he's referencing is the yellow lines represent property lines. And so we see part of the property that the school district owns is called Blue Sky Gardens second plat. That plat was recorded in 1990. It was never built. In a couple of years later, the bars sold their remaining property out there to the school district for all the series of schools in the new high school. They sold them also this ground that had Blue Sky Gardens in it. That plat had been recorded prior to that. And so it shows up with some road right of way there.
So I guess my question, I got a couple questions. Do we know that it's actually dedicated right away?
The plat had been recorded, so it's a recorded plat.
Right, but was it dedicated as right of way or was it held as a tract or a lot for future right of way dedication?
I don't know the answer to that question.
Because that changes, I mean, that would change everything.
I
right?
figure it's probably because
I mean, it looks like right of
the
way.
way it's shown, I'm
Yeah.
sure that it was platted as right of way.
So my concerns with it, and I don't want to hold this application up because of this, is something, I asked maybe staff to look into this, is right of way carries certain legal rights of access to the public. So if theoretically, and this gets real iffy here, with the school being built over the top of that right of way, the playground's on that right of way, if some general public wants to go and start protesting on that right of way, are there legal rights for the school to kick them off? I don't know, but it's definitely a security concern. So maybe staff can look into that and maybe doing a city initiated vacation at some point to clean that up. So I understand it happened in the 90s, but just because it happened back then doesn't mean we need to continue the wrong of it. So that's about all I had.
Good point, thanks. More comments, questions? Entertain a motion?
I move to approve the Southview Elementary School addition site plan with conditions recommended by staff.
So I have a point of order on that. Are we a recommending body or are we an approving body?
Recommending body.
So we should move to recommend approval, correct? And not approve?
Well, I think they can also approve. It's just that the approval would go as a recommendation to the board.
I second.
So if you want to clarify, are you thinking it should say,
I mean, we're not approving the
recommend the
site
P and
plan.
Z, recommend approval?
Yeah, so we're not approving the site plan. We're recommending that the council approves the site plan. So it should be, move to recommend approval of the site plan to the council because we're making a recommendation to the council.
I move to recommend approval of the Southview Elementary School addition site plan with conditions recommended by staff.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? All right, that motion carries. Move on to the last item, or next item is old business. Dave, do you have anything for old business?
No, sir.
I had something earlier, I can't remember. No. Is everyone looking at the enclosures? Any significant on the permit comparison, occupancy comparison, David? Other than the numbers are down?
Oh, just that we were down this
Yeah,
past year from the
right.
year before. But I think that's every community.
I think so.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe not Lee Summit, but.
No, we're down. Everyone's down.
Yeah. Okay. entertain a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? All right. I'll see you next month.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ryan.